Hello everyone and welcome back to Wildermyth. Ooh, bonus damage. Who's that gonna go to? Let us see. Sensi gets it. Now she's got this. Whoa, the blue on it looks cool. Yeah, what we wanted to do first is go over to this, the Pellet Crow Guardian, because it's gotten infected. We're gonna go clear that out. And we have to clear one more hostile site before we can go over here, which will end the chapter. Me personally though, I like to look at the whole map before I end the chapter. Plus you get extra points for it. This happens every little cycle. It seems like after this it takes 221 days. It's basically like an upgrade for our enemies, but with legacy points we can cancel them. And I will always do that given the chance. I will only let them advance through our battles. Otherwise things are going to get a lot harder, a lot faster. Focus of Sun. Interesting. Looks like a shrine of some sort. And I think we're going to be fighting Thrixel. Let's see what we got. Shy into the Shadow. Kyro and Sensi. They seem to be getting along. They're always together. When she's not with her girlfriend. Annoying color. The sky. I could see you living here, Kyro. Drag someone out here. This or some similar setting. Why? Yeah, why are you roasting him? You don't see it? Just imagine yourself running around, jumping off trees and stuff. I'm enjoying the image. You dry jerky on your cave's front stoop? Because, right, also, you'd live in a cave. This is just cruel, Sensi. He's not liking it. Am I giving you ideas? Yeah, no, I... Scrow! Kodoro. Swoop. Curse glass. Crashing glass. Those noises aren't what I'd expect of Thrixel. You know what it sounds like? A domestic quarrel. Yeah? Well, we're well away from the place Owla said to meet. Shouldn't be Thrixel this way. Kodoro? Good ladder. Sprow. Splash. Cran. Splash. I'm trying my best, bro, to do these sound effects. Kyro. Leap. Soft. Koro? Kodoro? Oh, okay. This. Yeah, this regular type of thing. You think this is normal? He's like, you don't get sarcasm, do you? Meow? Kodoro? Watch it! Kyro! Kitty ran outside. Koro? Hey. Is it sad that its playmate ran away? Kodoro. Playmate? It's lunch more like. Don't just have random sympathy. It gets you tangled up in things. Owner's not home? She's not even listening. Someone left a lot of interesting stuff behind. Look to have left in winter. It's only the warm weather clothes that are left. Kodoro. Koro. I'm not imagining it. The thing's depressed. And maybe it is, but we can't actually know why. Well, it doesn't seem to hate us. I'll keep my staff raised all the same. Although it also doesn't seem to be able to tell between you or me or a walk-in dresser. Oh wait, look, she came back. Beautiful kitty. Is it maybe that the cat keeps bothering this thing? Kodoro? I don't know. There's this. A book? A little book. Koro? Flip. It's a cookbook. I don't... No, it's not a... It's a journal. Notes. Records of a 60-day task. Flip, flip. Can I try and read some? I'm curious, yeah. Kotaro. So it starts. Day 1. Today I start my dark little spell journal. So it's, yeah, a spell journal. Flipping through, there's lists and drawings, diagrams, but it goes on. I shall here document lucidly and diligently as I may. My preparations, my processes, my observations. I do not yet know if how and to what effects this spell shall succeed, but I am resolved in my course to see it through. And there's an amendment. See it almost through. The final turn scares me. It's frightening magic we channel! Exclamation point. You're saying the person wrote out Of course not. A cramped indoor hour passes. Day 10. The spell is cast, and yet today she languishes, same as yesterday. Sleeps and raises her eyes blurrily like a cat 9 times her age. Her voice leaves cynical undertones dripping beneath the writer's unstylish lines. Day 34. I grow sure. Small signs that seemed like delusions at first. Manufactured meanings sprouted of a woman's hope-wild imagination. They are like letters retraced, becoming starker, clearer. Things are changing. Herb dust, the seeped-in smoke of incense, books and their book covers, the tired beams of rosewood. These soft old cottage smells combine. Blanket weight, the mold odor sinks around their shoulders, growing especially comfortable in this place and time, like winter warmths. Last entry. Noticing my throat's a little hoarse. So good timing, Day 62. My brain's become a fiddle string. As vibrating, focused, lonesome as that, my mind narrows, and every thought is a pressed note along that stinging single strand. I don't know if I got that word right. A solitary stem, for which not every sound or contemplation I would once have easily produced, may now flower. I find the words she uses pretty exhausting, don't you? Perhaps old age would have always been like this. At least shy. Shy continues to mend. For the first time today, she ate with gusto. The whole herring I brought her. I've gone back in my old diaries to check. It's been just over 2 years. And as I must have noted previously, it's this extended span of smallest changes I find most heartening. The pattern and pace speak to me of momentum, a steady motion that may carry forward, far into the future, if never near forever. I find myself fearing the end, but fear too is a new darling of mine, mortal fear, fresh and clear and bright. It confirms for me that the world keeps its bargains. She strengthens as I waste down. This fate is what I wrought for myself, and for her. Let's not be sad. And though it appears the tweaks I made failed, I think of that midnight orchid I so arduously hunted and harvested, so carefully separated, that those efforts have done nothing to mitigate or smooch out the transfer of my years. Let's not get down about it. Have to believe she meant smooth out. Oh. Oh yeah, I misread that. Smooth out the... but... I am quite free of any regrets. Gratitude is what I feel. If you are reading this, believe me. Mostly, I am grateful. Now I wish to say, if you see Shy around, chase her off. That cat will live 1,000 years. I don't know where she'll go, but don't let her waste her new life here. For here, I will soon be bound. To what extent I shall eventually diminish, it seems hard to guess. I suspect I shall be nothing but a shadow soon. Lightless, thoughtless, meaningless, and without memory. A shade. May you live long, dear reader, never needing to learn the lengths you'd go to save the ones you love. Kotaro. She signs her name, Joey Sedge, foolish witch of Lank Meadow. Then this shadow thing is what's left of her. Seems like. Oh, okay, I gotta make a choice now. Let's see. Number 1. Well, we can do what the lady wanted anyway. Lead her cat away from here. Yeah. It would weigh on me, though. Just leaving her alone? Alone like this. A barely there existence. Unsatisfied. And maybe endless. Thruft. Yeah, but what's... Kodoro. Burn it. She wants it burned. Meow. You think burn it? The journal? Mm-hmm. I'd burn it. Setting fire to a book is never as easy as it sounds, but Sensi gets the oven hot enough. Page corners catch and the flames start to eat. Kodoro. And when the heat is high, with a kind of hunger, the shadow leaps. Joins the black river. Flowing into a wide and already smoke-dark sky. Oh, the kitty's watching. And that's it. They leave. A little later. Supposed to meet up around here at the Cleft Hill, weren't we? Think it's this one? You don't think this one's cleft enough? Ooh, okay. We can say something to the kitty. Number 1. Sensi gets the cat. Got an opinion? Meow. Let's see the rest of the world, There's plenty worth loving. Meow. I'm glad Sensi got it. And that is the story of how Sensi met Shy. Kyro, why aren't you with... Oh, there she is. They'd go together, wherever thereafter they went. Aww, so Sensi and Owla are gonna have a cat together. Cute. Seeker, two weavers, and a thrusk. Okay. Well, we got 2 right here in our faces. Okay, Sensi. They're right in your face, but I think you'll be okay. Let's try Vine Wrench, because that's a new thing we got from our Naturalist ability. What does that do? Send vines out to grab a foe and drag them to a specified tile, dealing damage and pinning them, which means they cannot move, and their defenses are lowered. It wouldn't hurt this thing, but it would make it weaker. Oh, can I... Oh. Select the target tile. Oh, okay, we'll go put you in front of our warrior / girlfriend. And you, my darling, can take it out. Almost entirely. We didn't get the stunt off. But if we get Kyro right here, he can hit it with his staff. Though that does leave Sensi a little bit vulnerable. Oop. She's okay. Here, Sensi. You can just finish it off yourself. You're tough. Owla will go ahead and open the gate. So that's 2 out of 4 enemies. The others, I'm guessing, are probably in this tower over here. Oh, okay, another gate. So we can just, like, run then. There you go. Sensi is going to try her best to catch up, but they're kind of blocking the way. And Owla seems to love opening the gates. Okay, you two, wait up for freaking Sensi over here. After all she did in the beginning. And oh my goodness, the kitty is with her now. That's so cute. We have an eternal companion. Alright. I thought there was going to be 2, but there only seems to be 1? Okay. I'll apply poison to my weapon. And I guess just walk over... Oh yeah, okay. There's 2. Should have trusted myself. From here I could do some damage, so I'm not going to get in harm's way. Let's see, Splinter Blast would do a little bit of damage. Discus would do a lot more. Let's do that. Got a stunt as well. And because of their rivalry, we get a little bit of a buff. Dream Trap. Do you think you can protect her as well, Sensi? What's this? Tree Call instantly summons Sensi or an ally to a space next to an interfused tree. Interesting. Well, I don't really want to go over there. Okay, so I could hit both of them right here without hitting her. Oh, that sound was scary. There we go, Owla can just finish it off. Quick, easy fight. Ooh, and I think Kyro and Sensi are gonna level up. Never mind. A Tiger Shard belt that gives 5 accuracy. And that will go straight to Owla. So now her hits with her axe have an even higher chance of hitting. They were already great. The Thrixel Seekers get extra armor. Let's secure this. I'd like to get an item. So even though it takes a little bit longer, we're going to do that. A Scarf of Power, bonus damage 0.7. Kyro gets that. Ugh, that's an ugly little scarf. Token of Affection. It looks like Owla's at a market. This shop guy with what looks like a very itchy shirt sees her. Shuffling around looking at stuff she is. Stop touching the merchandise. The wares are sturdy enough for somebody like you, if that's what you're wondering. Not looking for myself today, actually. I need something for my, for Sensi. Of course, Sensi. She's too shy to say she's her girlfriend. Is this a grandiose furs Sensi? Or practical Sensi? There are big iron buckle Sensi types out there, maybe she's one of those. Oh, he's nice, but she's definitely the grandiose fur kind. A tolerant Sensi. Reassuring me for the 1000th time. She's a rare find, one I don't entirely deserve. But traveling, tracking, and fighting, it's suddenly breakfast, lunch, and dinner now, and Sensi's deep in it. She treks way ahead like she's looking for something, but won't tell me what. I'm not sure what to say, but when we're out under the stars, she's still the closest thing I've got to peace. I want to hold on to that. So I thought if I found something to show how You did not need to know all this. Folks usually save it for the barkeeper. Appreciate the context, though, if you want my opinion. Ooh, let's see. Number 1. A necklace is classic. -1 ingot, plus health. She seems like the type who would love a necklace. You think it'll help? Barkeeper can give you an ale mug. I can give you a necklace. The rest is your goose to pluck. There she is. Let's give her. Sensi. Ah, you're back. Listen, did something happen to the tent? It won't stand. I've been yanking it around all evening. We'll look at it later. I was thinking tonight we could have a sit over on the hill, watch the stars pop. Now? Breeze is still warm. Plus, I got you something. And there is Kyro, left alone to deal with a faulty tent. Here we are, Rowan Strife Stack. Let's go. Tomb of a Star. Hey, look. Saw it already, from higher up. A tunnel's been burnt into the earth. That time, That Nightmare's Eve. I saw a terrifying star, burning blood red as it fell. That's right, at the very beginning, she saw a star crossing the sky and falling somewhere. And that's what we've been searching for all this time. Why we chased it here through all these harrowing days, nights, I may never understand. But we did. Crouching through the smooth burnt dark. They go. Oh, that was unceremonious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, a bunch of babies. Or wait, those aren't babies. They look like cocoons, but they're a living thing. There's 4 of them. Strange chrysalis sometimes shudders, kicking its purposeless legs. So it's going to hatch. Oh, and I didn't notice there's like a huge mother thing here. Busy hands are blurs beneath its brooding bulk. Seen close, the globes it palms round are full of lucent dreams. Kill all enemies. Chrysalises may survive. So I don't have to kill them, but I could if I want to. Okay. Kyro. There's not really much to interfuse with over here. He'll take a step forward into this huge cavern. Okay, we've got a seeker over there. Owla, why don't you back him up? Though you can't get quite close enough to help him out too much. Oh! What was that? Do these things attack? If you get too close or something? That scared the heck out of me. I think they do. Now I'm scared. Get me out of here. Does she have something where things go near her and they get hurt? What's going on here? Oh, it's from Shy. The first enemy to enter adjacency each turn will take 2 shred or 1 damage. That's because of the cat. Okay. Interesting. And it looks like I got hurt by that seeker. I got dream trapped, I think. So she can't move or do anything. I could remove the stasis, which I think I will do. And then let's Splinter Blast this thing. That barely does anything. I think we're gonna have to get our warrior in here for like ultimate damage. Thank you. And I'm a little bit too scared to go too far. So I think we're gonna wait. Yeah, the cat's doing all sorts of damage. Does the cat put me in stasis after? I'm not sure. That might be the case, but it looks like I'm also like invulnerable when it happens, so I'm not sure if it's good or bad. Kyro can just bonk it. She can remove stasis. And do Guardian, I suppose? Yeah. I messed up. I should have made Kyro help her there. Okay, so it wasn't the cat, but the Seeker that made her invulnerable and in stasis. Well, you can help him, Owla. Some swift bonk as revenge. And our resident gate opener will run towards the gate. I don't think there's anything over there. Kyro is gonna come join. Owla, you can open the gate. Okay, just a Dweaver and a Thrixel. Where the heck's the big one? There's not a whole lot of room here, so I'm like, where could it be? I'm gonna go Guardian mode. And we still can't interfuse with anything. What's going on? Oh, there it is. And now I can interfuse with this. Bone Lance, that might be good. On the big one? Yes. 4 damage and one of the armors got pierced. So she spawns those chrysalises. I still don't know what they do. Okay, Kyro. There's not too much we can do. We could flare, but that would only blind things in the immediate vicinity. I guess you can just keep bonking. He's stunted. The bonk squad is here. Holy heck. And then my kitty did that, and I can take out this guy. And I should be able to bone lance again on the big one. She's just spawning a bunch of chrysalises. Here, let's have you go back here. Interfuse with whatever that is. More bone lances, yes. We're gonna do a bunch of those. Owla will have to get in close and personal, but first I'm gonna shield her over here. And we will apply poison to our axe. I will join in on that. We got another bone lance. There we go. We should be able to do this pretty fast. Thank goodness those don't really seem to do anything. I think we've got this in the bag. Okay, final bone lance? Yeah! Okay. We're amazing. I don't really understand why the chrysalises were even there. They don't seem to do anything. But maybe I just got lucky. Gleam Cowling. That's really cool armor. Ah, she looks adorable. Number 4, upgraded our Vigor Flow. Physical damage buff per interfused object increased from 2 to 3. Also grant +1 speed. Sensi upgraded the kitty's swipes. First enemy enter gets 3 shred, and then 2 damage instead of 2 shred or 1 damage. That's really good. Well, that's worth getting a trophy off of, right? The big one? Somewhere along the burned-through tunnel, the rock changes character. Here they walk a natural cavern that might have formed a century ago, expecting the star's arrival. Owla? Hey. It traveled through the night sky. I called it a star, but it's... Owla places a palm, almost involuntarily, on the glassy rock, and feels taken to a world on the other side. I'm sorry, I have to make so many dumb sounds playing this game. Ooh. Crack. Kyro shatters the crystal, breaking Owla from the cords of terror that had twisted round her brain. What just... That's not my fault. Yeah, I know. The ensuing fall sees them back in Worm Cape. They share a drink in gold, wobbly light. The stars hold their place. Think it was like maybe a mooring line? Thrown from their world to ours. They'd like to clamber freely across it, but who can say why? So they have their own world, Drixel? I think we're making that lady in the back scared. This is exactly what I wanted to talk to you about, wasn't it, love? The fall and many more seasons will flutter by. How many dreams are there in a single night of the earth, in a year of nights, in 10? Are there many more that never find a head? Are there dreams only meant for the dead? How long's the longest a dream's wandered, undreamt? What the heck is that? I don't like it. But anyway, we've got 10 years of peace now. And let's see what happened during those 10 years. Oh, okay, the Dweaver have a little bit less armor. During the years of peace, Sensi returned to being a frequent patron of the Ashen Brewhouse. Kobe always greeted her with a smile and a very generous discount. Sensi, our intrepid adventurer, got any more lucky maps for us? One of Dusk and Co. Tannery's first challenges was when Sensi asked him to tan the hide of a buffalo twice as large as anyone had ever seen. How did you? Hunted it was easy. Finding a cart willing to pull it back, now that was a trick. Sensi's the main character. Kyro was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. He would watch them stalk birds in the mornings and meditate on cycles of life and death. Once again, he lives a strange existence without other people. Repairing the physical damage done to Focus of Sun wasn't hard, but coaxing the magic back into it required weeks of meditation and spell work from Sensi. Nothing happened with Owla? And then Kyro is just with cats? Okay. Sensi really is the main character here. So we could like upgrade their armor and weapons and stuff. Okay, that's all we could do. And then we'll just start the next chapter really quick. Mountain walkers aren't often free with their news. Come along, Stone Fox. They'll eat up a fox for snacks. So when one visits Worm Cave to spread word of a massing threat, Kyro listens. And they're never supposed to swarm like flies, I'd heard. But that's what seeing them reminded me of. Me and Stone Fox showed them our tails, didn't we? Anyway, came here because its territory is at the limits of my ranges, but it's obvious to me where the land would lead them. There's a wall there. I'm no tactician, but there's a wall as old as trees that still stands solid. I think that's where you brave folk need to get to, if you hope to turn this army of Thrixel back. Me, I'm headed again to the Highlands tomorrow. I can put my notion of where it is on your map, though. There's basically unlimited ancient walls in this world. Ever heard of a book called the Snark Elegia? That's some poetry thing, I guess. Snarland in the Elder Ages. Right. In that book, there's a lot about the ancient wall of the Temple City, where a poet queen of the Snars defied Volturian armies for 9 years. They see the old mountain walker off, getting as much instruction from her as they can. And then it's a race. If they don't reach the ancient wall before their enemies do, the Thrixel will overwhelm them and wash this yondering away. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Okay, 400 days remaining to do our mission. And 6 new regions to explore. But we're going to leave it there for now. We've got a long adventure ahead of us. And who knows, we might even get another person in our group soon. Well, I think I already did the outro, so bye-bye.